Hi, this is Karthik. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the 6 steps that can actually make you or help you become super productive. And why should we care about productivity? One of the quotes that I heard from one of my mentors is that he went on to say that by being productive, or once you start becoming productive, that's one of the best ways, in fact one of the most important ways through which you can showcase your gratitude towards your life. You know what that means? It means that you really care about spending your time in the right way. You really understand that our lifespan, this body's lifespan on this planet is limited, and therefore we have to put that into the best possible use every single moment. If this is a bulb on moment, let me know in the chat box or in the comment box below what you thought about this quote. The quote which says, being productive is the best way to showcase your gratitude towards this life that you have on this planet. All right, with that note, I'm going to be sharing uh, those 6 points that are really going to up the productivity game for you. All right, are you ready for this? The first point that I wanted to talk about is, a lot of people think productivity is a game that they play on that day. When I say that, what I mean by that is, productivity does not happen just because of that day's plan, just because how you look at that specific day. Studies have shown that productivity happens because of what you have done over the last 72 hours, not just over the last 2 hours. A lot of people think, oh, okay, I planned today's day pretty well. I managed my time pretty well, but still I'm not productive. You know why? It's because you did not look at how you have been doing with your last 72 hours. When I say last 72 hours, it can be the way you slept, the how well you have slept, how good you have rested, and what kind of food that you ate, what kind of activities you did. All these things matter towards your productivity on this day. So people who just go party a lot on weekend, they feel, why did my Monday and Tuesday were not productive enough? I'm not saying you should not party or you should not hang out with your friends, but I hope you get what I'm saying here. 72 hours. If you think you're not being productive, look back and try to tweak those things. All right, that's the first thing I wanted to talk to you today. So just in the comment box, just type 72, that's 72 hours, so that it gets registered in your mind. So the second thing I wanted to talk about with you today about being productive is, productivity is a system. It's not like you're sitting somewhere below a tree and an apple falls on your head and all of a sudden you understand gravity or you understand productivity. That's not how things work when you want to become productivity. And in fact, in one of my videos, I spoke about productivity being the effect. All right, productivity being the effect, because if there is an effect to if there is an effect, that means there has to be a cause that's preceding the effect. And the cause, the things that creates this productivity for you are what are called the systems. All right, so how well you manage your time, your energy, your focus, a lot of other things that plays big role in creating the effect, which is being productive. The effect, which is being in that flow, being in that zone when you do certain things. That's the second point. The third thing you really have to be aware of is, to be really productive, is how well you set your boundaries. Have you met people? In fact, I used to be one such person where I used to say yes to everything. And in fact, I've heard some of my friends say that, after 3 4 months, 3 to 4 months, this is the first weekend where I'm getting time for myself, where I'm getting time to rest. You know what that means? That means they have just opened up their boundaries to everyone else in this planet or on this planet. What does that mean? You might think that you're helping a lot of people, but what is actually happening for you in your life is you simply cannot be productive. Why? Because you just kept the gates open for anyone to just barge in and take your time away, take your focus away, take your energy away. You know what I mean? Uh, you might say, well, I was helping, I was being with so and so person. That's fine. If that's how you want to do it, that's okay. But the second, the third level of effect that's going to happen is you simply will not have time. You cannot find any time for yourself. All right. So that's the third thing. So just type in the chat box, in the comment box, if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube or Instagram, anywhere, uh, type in the chat box, set boundaries. Okay, that's something you have to really be focused on. The fourth thing I want to share with you today is that you know you really need to create habits. Productivity is one of the six high performance habits that can elevate the game for you. And by high performance, it's not about you going and lifting 100 kg weight in the gym. That's not what high performance is. High performance is about how do you sustain a long term success while making sure you stay healthy, while making sure you have great relationship with people who matter in your life, while doing things that really inspire you, while creating the life that you always aspire to live. You know what I mean? That's what high performance really means. And productivity, as I said, is one of the six habits. And if you really want to increase your productivity, you want to really be aware of the other five habits that can, mutually help increase the other five. Once you start implementing one of them, the other five will also start increasing. And that's the awesome thing about implementing high performance habits. And the fifth thing, and if you got the fourth point, just type HPH in the chat box. That's for high performance habits. HPH in the comments below. All right, so that you really have a better understanding of what are those things and how you can start implementing them. The fifth thing is, you really have to set an intention, right? Let's say you took care of your last 72 hours and you set the boundaries and all those things. In spite of that, a lot of people struggle with productivity because they do not know how to set the right intention when they start or try to accomplish a task within a given time frame that they set for themselves. If they are not setting the intention right, they cannot be productive. That's something that I want you to have in your mind while you're trying to up your productivity game. So just type intention in the chat box or intention in the comment box below if you're on any of the platforms you're watching this as a recording or live. All right, so intention really precedes action. So that's something you really have to be aware of. And the sixth pro tip that I want to share with you, if you're ready for a pro tip, just type pro tip in the comment box below. The pro tip that I want to share with you, and me being part of a lot of communities, a lot of groups who are pushing themselves to reach their next level of performance, next level of lifestyle, next level of productivity. You really have to find your peer group. You have to really find that community, that peer group who are pushing themselves every single day to increase their level of productivity, increase their level of performance, and doing it with a lot of happiness. I'm not here to promote any kind of burnout culture. I'm here to promote high productivity, high performance, joyous culture that you can actually start having once you start implementing all the 6 points. And if you're keen on learning, how can these things actually change your life? How can you actually implement all the six high performance habits? I want to invite you to my live masterclass where I'm going to be sharing 3 secrets. I'm going to be sharing the 6 steps that you have to start taking up so that you can increase your level of performance, your level of joy, your level of involvement, your level of happiness, your level of commitment, your level of contribution to this world. All right, so just check out the link, join, and I really want to share how magical this journey can be for you when you start implementing them for yourself. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll catch up with you very soon in the next one. Thank you. Take care and God bless you.